Deep Word family, welcome to day 47 of our Bible study review. We're still in the book of Numbers and we're going through chapters 17 through 19. Where did we leave off yesterday? Y'all, it was drama for your mama, for your cousins, and all your friends, okay? Korah and all of his band of rebellion, they lost their lives. Again, rebelling against Yahuwah's anointed one is the same thing as rebelling against him personally, face to face. Yesterday's lesson needs to teach us, stay in your lane, do what he has called you to do. He has assigned us all a job. The eyes can't be the nose can't be the ears, the foot can't be the hand. We can't look at each other and be like, oh, I don't like what they're doing, or oh, I want to do what they're doing. No, you are purposed to do what he's called you to do, and you are not called to look at someone else and stir up the spirit of jealousy among the camp. Stay in your lane, understand the assignment, drink some water, and mind your business. So as we open up chapter 17, we see that the Heavenly Father has had it up to here with the children of Israel. So he instructs Moses to tell Aaron to tell the rest of the tribes of Israel, all of those who represent their tribes. The leaders are to bring a rod, a staff. They were to write the names of each of the leaders of the tribesmen, put it on their staff, and Moses was going to take it into the tent of meeting right before the Ark of the Covenant, to show and prove who he approves as his elite. Yes, the leaders of the covenant. Moses is the mediator of the Old Covenant, Old Testament, or the original Testament. Aaron is the high priest. I told you yesterday, both of these men are pictures of our high priest and mediator of our renewed covenant. Both Moses and Aaron are pictures of Messiah. So let's read verses 7 through 9 to see what happens. Mosheh laid the rods before Yahuwah in the tent of witness. When Moses went into the tent of witness the next day, the rod of Aaron for the house of Levi had sprouted. It brought forth buds, produced blossoms, and yielded almonds. Moses brought out all of the rods from before Yahuwah to all of the children of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his rod. Verse 10, and Yahuwah said to Mosheh, return the rod of Aaron before the testimony to be kept for a warning to the rebels. Furthermore, he says, that you may put an end to their complaints before me, or else they will die. The Father ain't playing, y'all. Do you remember from yesterday's reading that the censers, that the 250 who rebelled against Aaron and Moses, their censers were hammered into plates. And those plates are witnesses upon the altar. So you have the outer court, which has the tent, right? So they walk into the outer court, and the first thing that they see is the altar. The first thing that they see is the witness of those who were destroyed for going against Yahuwah's anointed. So they have that as a witness, and they also have the rod of Aaron as a witness. So now there's a barrier. If they go past that altar, child, they are risking their life. You go past that altar if you want to. You go ahead and inch up closer to that water basin. Child, that fire is going to come down and consume you. Okay, bye. We open up chapter 18 and we see again that Yahuah Elohim is making a distinction between Aaron and his sons and the rest of the Levitical priesthood. Now, those who are not the sons of Aaron, they are a part of the priesthood, but they are not to touch the most holy things. They are given to Aaron and his sons to help them minister. But Aaron and his sons handle the most holy things. Let's read in verse 6 what Yahuah Elohim has to say. I myself have taken your brothers, the Levites, from among the children of Israel. They are given to you as a gift from Yahuwah to perform the service of the tent of meeting. Then Yahuah Elohim goes on to talk about the portion of the priesthood. All of the tithes from the children of Israel that are brought into the tent of meeting, Yahuah Elohim gives it to the Levitical priesthood. So let's read a little bit of detail about this. Let's read verse 20. And Yahuwah said to Aaron, you will not have an inheritance in their land, nor will you have any territory among them. I am your portion, and I am your inheritance among the children of Israel. Verse 21. I have given the children of Levi all the tithes in Israel for an inheritance for their service which they serve, even the service of the tent of meeting. Hereafter the children of Israel shall not come near the tent of meeting, lest they bear their sin and die. There is now a barrier. They better not come anywhere near ever again. Verse 24, but the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as an offering to Yahuwah, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said to them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance, because Yahuah Elohim is their inheritance. Y'all, the same is true with us if we just look at these things from a spiritual point of view. The earth on this side, the world's system is ran by the satanic. We are not to get too comfortable in the here and now because this is truly Babylon. Babylon will fall. Our Messiah and his kingdom coming is truly our inheritance. I hope that you see that within the text. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't prosper here and now, but we ought to make sure that what we're prospering in is the kingdom, not the world. Let's get that straight. Then Yahuah Elohim tells Aaron, he lets them know that the Levitical priesthood, all the tithes that they receive, from the tithe, they will tithe 1/10 of that to Yahuah Elohim. So it's like a tithe of the tithe. Everyone is to give their first to Yahuah Elohim, no matter who they are. Again, originally the tithe was not money. The tithe was the first of the increase of their land. But nowadays, yes, we can equate that to the first of our earnings. It is called to go into the kingdom, to advance the kingdom, so that it may be recognized on this side. They get a small glimpse of it before the real deal comes. Chapter 19 is about the laws of water purification. Y'all, this is about the red heifer. They are to take a red heifer, one who has never had a yoke upon its neck, and they are to use that for water purification. This is so important to understand because red heifers have been sent to Israel last year. There is a Levitical priesthood and they are preparing for the third temple, which is not the true temple, y'all. This should get us ready because we're coming towards the end, y'all. This is not a game. Just a quick Google search. It's all over TikTok. It's all over YouTube. You can research this topic today. They have already performed this service in Israel. Many are blinded and they don't know who the true Messiah is. And although the temple isn't built yet, they are preparing for this. Please prepare yourself because Messiah will be here soon. So in this chapter, the water of purification is covering those who may have touched a dead body. Those who touch dead things and they do not make themselves clean by the third day, then on the seventh day they will not be clean and they will bear their iniquity. Can we think about what this means on a spiritual level? He says if you are not clean by the seventh day, you will defile the tabernacle, the house of God. Y'all, we must be made clean by Messiah, by our burnt offering. And if we are not made clean, then we will be cut off from the covenant and we shall not see the kingdom. This is not a joke. Deep in Word family, today's lesson may be short and sweet, but there's so much to ponder on. We are called to meditate upon his word day and night. Meditate on this word and do your best to do some research. Seek out these things about the red heifer and truly see what day that you're living in. Our Abba is pouring out a double portion of his spirit because he said he would. He said he would do it in the very last days. Y'all, he is preparing his people for the kingdom. The kingdom that's literally coming to earth for 1,000 years. Don't play with the mediator of the renewed covenant. Don't play with the high priest. He's the same person. Child, and don't play with your salvation. Don't play Russian roulette. Don't ask yourself, how close can I get to sin without actually sinning? Because he's always checking your heart posture. The heart is what he's after. The law should be written there. So wickedness and temptation should not be there. Deep in Word family, that is all that I have for you today. Until tomorrow, Yah bless.